Hey guys, welcome back to another commentary. Okay, I lied. I know I said earlier, like, the job wouldn't be an issue, but, after going through 3 days of it and, kind of having my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday kind of, dominated by the job, I have a new perspective on the whole thing. That's nothing new around here. This tends to happen all the time. Tend to have the wrong perspective, which leads to the wrong answer, which leads to the situation I find myself in now. So, yeah, it would be a good idea to learn from my mistakes, but I'm a slow learner, so maybe one of these days. But I guess to paint the picture, like Friday after I was done with class, I pretty much went to my job. It was 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., so not a lot of room to be doing anything. So I was like, okay, Friday, Friday's Friday, that's fine. Maybe Saturday. So Saturday, the shift was 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., so not too much wiggle room either. Not really an opportune time to be like making gameplays, getting gameplays, making commentaries, really editing. 6 p.m. is kind of, well, I wouldn't say late, but opportune time for me, like when everyone's on, like gaming, and when I usually, I guess, get gameplay would probably be like 11 a.m. or like 1 p.m. Like, afternoonish to noonish is usually when we'd meet up and start gaming. So right around that time is when everyone's kind of made their parties, they dropped their deatomizers, they got their kill streaks, they've pub stomped like all day long, and then I get there at like, I get home at like 7 p.m. and I'm like, hey, I just got here, and then, just it's kind of like I'm butting myself in, and like, it's kind of like the guy that scoots himself into a party conversation he's not meant to be in. So don't really like being that guy, and most of the time they already have full parties, so usually it's just me soloing it out, and when I solo it out, I tend to not get the good team. I don't know what it is. I must have said it countless times. You guys don't see it because, of course, I haven't really been using live gameplays, but I always say to everyone I'm gaming with, it's like, wow, and Infinity Ward says there ain't no skill-based matchmaking, and we get the level 2 who has a 0.1 KD. That don't seem right. So it's like, that comes up all the time, so usually it's just me and then 5 of those people. So it doesn't make for a great time. I mean, I usually still get a good KD, but just to see like you lose, and it's not great to see that. So that's why I usually try to game with like at least 2, maybe 1 other person. So but at that point though, they've made their teams. Sometimes they go play zombies, and of course I want to get multiplayer gameplay. I get zombies on the side a little bit. I use that for getting keys. Just. It's for something else, so, I'm here to play multiplayer, so by then, it's far too late. So Saturday, didn't happen. So Sunday, it was a little bit more open. It was 1 p.m. to 7:20 p.m., so, 6 hours shift, but it was damn intense. It was pretty hectic, especially towards the end, because we had, like, a party of, like, oh, Jesus, it was like 20 plus kids with their parents, so I'd say more close to like 30-ish, so it was probably like 28, something around those numbers, and it was only me and one other person, so it was really intense. Like, I'm a trainee. Like, Sunday was day 5. That was my day 5, and it even says trainee on the schedule, so I was like, do we have someone else coming in? And it was like, nope. So it was just me and her, so it was yeah, it was a pretty intense for a trainee. So I had a fun time. It was great. The parents were awesome. The kids were great. It was just very, very tough. I didn't sit down at all for the whole 6 hours. I was just running around, making sure everyone had what they needed, handling transactions. People paying for their time at the studio, paying for their pieces and all that stuff, and then you have to give more people more paid to get these guys their pallets. Handle pickups. For people that painted last week and want their piece. I'm trying to be very confidential, like I said, in a previous commentary. I don't want to drop any names, don't want to drop the name of the company. This is very confidential, so I won't be, hopefully, mentioning anything specific. But yeah, so it was just a bunch of that for about 2.5 hours. So it was just extremely intense. But like I said, I had fun. I still do enjoy this job. It's just, all I'm saying is that it's kind of eating into my me time, which is, that's what a job should do. You do a job for money, experience, things like that, work your way up in the working world. It's not supposed to be fun per se, but Yeah, I was wrong. You know, I assumed that, you know, I just said weekends, but, you know, Fridays, we're just gonna scoot Fridays in there. You know, I guess I wasn't expecting that. So Fridays probably will get pushed in there too. I guess, if you had, like, if it was up to me, like, my optimal schedule would probably be just work 2 really big shifts, like, either Friday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, one of those, you know, just work, like, an 8-hour shift, you know, just take up the whole day, so that way, there, you know, there's no opportunity for me to, like, say, okay, maybe I can get a gameplay, because, you know, I don't want to be hopeful, and, you know, there's no hope, so just, if I had to, I would just dedicate an entire day, like 2 entire days to this, and then, you know, have some day in between or some day in the beginning, like, you know, on Friday, or, you know, just whatever, maybe at the end, it could be Sunday, just one day where I can dedicate, you know, some time to getting gameplay, you know, when I don't have a ton of homework, I'm not really studying, you know, weekend's supposed to be a lax time, but I work then, so not anymore, but, you know, just optimally, or, like, if you left it up to me, that's what I would do, but, you know, I'm not the boss, I'm just a trainee, so, oh man, like, what was this commentary supposed to be about? I just winged these. Yeah, so I guess just, there's just no opportunities. Like, for now, like, I know I said I would probably have weekends free, Fridays free, like, to get gameplays, so hopefully I could pick up the speed and, you know, get videos out there. But I guess now I'm just really gonna have to work hard on the weekdays to, you know, get videos out or record gameplay, which is, you know, tough because I'm at school, like, in the time frame when people aren't here, and that's when I record gameplays most of the time, you know, record my commentaries almost all the time, so it's kind of tougher when people are here. It's just a personal thing for me. I don't know if it is for any other YouTubers watching this. Like, it's weird when other people hear you talk to yourself through a microphone and a computer. Just kind of weird, you know. It's something you usually say, hey, you might want to see someone about that. I think you might have a problem. So yeah, I'm just really self-conscious about that. So just most of the time I don't do that. But I guess I might have to. We'll just have to see. You know, this is only my second week. It was just a really intense second week. You know, intense 3 days back to back. So maybe it'll clear up next week. Maybe it'll, I don't know, it might get even tougher, I don't know. So this is just kind of like a mini update, I suppose. I don't know, guys. I just want to let you guys know that I failed. I was wrong. I won't have any time on the weekends to be really doing much, so I'll really just have to cram gameplays on the weekdays. So there might not be a lot of videos on the weekends, which is actually weird because that's when I like to put gameplays up. Usually weekends to Mondays, like, you know, I guess Friday to Mondays, usually when I throw up videos nowadays. I guess I don't have a schedule. I've never had a schedule. I'm bad with schedules, so it wouldn't make a difference. But I guess I'll just see what I can do. I don't know. I really wanted to make a comeback, kind of like right around now, because I'm going to Davis in the fall this year. So at that point, I probably will have no time to be doing much, or if I will, it'll be like 1 video a week, which I really hope it's not. I love making videos. You guys know this. I love YouTube. It's so much fun. I'd hate to relegate it to a once a week kind of thing. I need my daily fix, you know? So, I don't know. I guess for now, we'll just leave this up in the air. This is already long enough. This commentary is long enough. But, you know, thank you so much to whoever you are, you know, for sticking around for this, for hearing me ramble, for talking, I guess kind of complaining, you know, just being a real shithead. So, yeah, just thank you so much for that. You know, hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. Tried my best when I have time, so hopefully it was just, you know, entertaining to watch. I'm always trying my best, but sometimes I don't always have the time to try my best, so it's just a lose situation. But, you know, hopefully we can turn it around, or I can turn it around, and I could just, you know, get gameplays left and right, just being optimistic here, and, you know, just gameplays you guys will enjoy, and that, you know, I'll enjoy getting. But I guess until next time, guys, thanks again so much for sticking around for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, thanks again. Have an awesome day. I will see you guys in the next video.